Good morning, loves. So today is Monday. Let's get motivated. Let's get to manifesting some beautiful things this week. And my tools for today and for every day, but mainly today when you want to start off the week and get in the right vibration, is to let's start off this morning with gratitude. And starting the day off with gratitude is a great tool to raise your frequency. Now, I spoke to you before in reference to frequency, but I didn't go so deep into it. And if you're new to the frequency energy talk, then I'll break it down. But for whoever else, you already are aware what frequency is and energies and stuff like that, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. So when I say raising your frequency, is basically like raising your energy, making yourself emotionally more happy. So we all know there's negative energy and there's positive energy. So the more positive energy you have going on raises your frequency level, just bringing you closer to your higher self. So in order to get there, sometimes we're so far from, a positive outlook or a positive emotion. You can tell where your frequency lies by how you feel. Now, your emotions are the direct indicator of where you are energetically. If you are in a positive energy or a negative energy, if you feel down, if you feel sluggish, you feel like you don't really want to do anything, you feel sad and you just can't pinpoint it, you're at a low energy level. If you're feeling doubtful, fearful, anything, even if you just feel like, okay, I feel like I have a black cloud over my head, I feel sluggish, just don't want to do anything, I don't want to have any conversations with anyone, I just want to be by myself. Anything that feels low, like that achy feeling in your stomach, that's a low vibrational feeling. That's a low energy feeling. That's a negative energy feeling. So something's going on. It might not have been something huge and dramatic, or it may have been something huge and dramatic. But sometimes our energy levels go up and down, up and down. And this is not something that's without of your control. You can change your energy. You can change that emotion. You can pull yourself out of that slump. I've pulled myself out of it many times. Once I got knowledge of what it actually was. Because for a long time I would function, and a lot of us do, we just function and just say, we're having a blah day. We're just feel a little sluggish, don't want to be bothered. And we just take it as, that's just how I feel. For years, I just felt like, okay, well, that's just my normal emotion. And then I realized, no, it's not your normal emotion. You just have to work on making yourself feel better. So the best way of making yourself feel better and pulling yourself out of that slump is looking for the smallest things to be grateful for, the smallest things to be happy about, little things, anything. I mean, sometimes we have big things that we can, like a promotion you got or a new job you got, and these are big conditional things that can drag you out of that slump and change your emotions and change your energy frequency. But a lot of times we don't have those big wows to drag us out of that slump. So sometimes we just need to be able to do it ourselves. And being able to do it ourselves is just, saying, hey, call self-check. How am I feeling right now? Why am I feeling like this? If I can't pinpoint it, have a conversation with yourself. I do not want to feel like this anymore. I want to feel a little bit more happier. So if you're laying in the bed or if you're just sitting on the couch, get up, do something. Go, make yourself something to drink, some coffee, whatever. grab a glass of wine, do something just different. Just get moving. Get moving. And then when you start get moving, start appreciating the fact that you do have a coffee pot, that you can go make yourself a cup of coffee, that you have free time to do that, that you can open up a bottle of wine and have a glass of wine, or that you can even just go get a glass of water. There's so many people that don't even have running water, don't have cups, don't have a place to live, don't have so many things that other people do not have that you have. So find those little nuggets of appreciation. Wake up in the morning and say, thank you, I'm here. Just be grateful. Just having just those thoughts of gratitude and finding these little things to be happy about. You look in your refrigerator and say, oh, shoot, I didn't know I had a bagel left. That's happy. Just figure out little things to make yourself happy and change your emotion. Look in your cabinet and start creating recipes and get in there and start making something. Once we start getting our creative juices flowing and we get something else to focus on besides the problems that's going on in our life, it shifts the energy because it's basically like shifting focus. If you lay in your bed or you sit on your couch worrying about what happened yesterday, what's going on today, what's going to happen next week, especially right now with all the things going on. Life is so unpredictable right now. We're in an uncertain time. And, not to get biblical on you, but, this is the valley. In the Bible, it says, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadows of death, I fear no evil. This is the valley. And it's like, yea, I walk through the valley. You're walking through it. So this is temporary. Whatever's going on right now is temporary. And it's all going to change. And it's always going to work out for you. Something good is going to come of what's going on right now, whatever the situation is. And if it's dragging down your energy, it's going to pass. So find the optimism of knowing that this is about to pass and hold on to that. Hold on to it like if you were bull riding and you was holding on to a bull and you're holding on to dear life. Hold on to that optimism that this too shall pass. And I'm walking through this valley and I'm going to get beauty for the ashes of what's been going on right now, or has been going on in my life. Just a little bit of optimism and expectancy will change your frequency. It will change your energy. It will give you a little bit of hope. And that's all you need is just a little bit of hope to change your emotions. So get in there, get creative, start doing some stuff, reorganizing your house, reorganizing your closet. Just shift your focus, shifting your focus on, that record that's playing in your head and focusing on something that's positive, flipping through a magazine or something, finding something funny on TV. Stop looking at the news. Stop looking at anything. Don't watch the Housewives with people fighting and arguing. That's not going to help you. So, I mean, it's good entertainment, but hey, it's going to drag your energy down. If these people are yelling and fighting and screaming and talking about a bunch of craziness, then that's not going to be helpful for you. So find something creative to do to shift your focus. Shift your focus on something else so that those thoughts that's going on in your head that's making you feel sad or feel down is shifted. Just focus on something else. And it doesn't have to be something huge. Don't try to force it so much where, okay, you're going to try to go from I'm worried about finances to, oh, I'm going to create this multi-million-dollar business, because that's not going to help you. That's just going to make you know that, okay, I don't have multi-million dollars right now. I don't have this. It's going to bring too many moving parts to where you're trying to get to. So then that right there is going to bring more worry and more stress. So shift focus to something very simple as making a cup of coffee, writing down something in your book, reading a book, just doing something very light, just to shift focus, just so you can, get away from those thoughts. Then you would notice your emotions will change. When your emotions start to change and you start feeling a little bit better, you start feeling happy, especially I always go to a comedy. When I'm feeling low, I always go, let me find a comedy to watch. I love old shows. That's what I watch. And because it's like there's nothing serious going on. Like watch The Big Bang Theory. It's hilarious. I love to watch shows that make my focus shift off of me. You need to escape sometimes. And once your emotions start rising, you got to play on it. You got to milk it more, find more things to make you happy. Just keep going and raising your emotions and getting, getting rid of those negative emotions. Once you start raising your frequency, things will start to change in your life, because there's a lot of things that we want that's on a higher frequency level than we're actually at that moment. If you want, a new car, or you want, a new relationship, or whatever it is that it is you want that you don't have right now, the only reason why you don't have it right now is because you're at a different frequency level of having it. So once you get to a better frequency level, you're in a better vantage point of attracting it into your life. And you have to start feeling it. You have to start feeling, how is it going to feel when I have that new car? How is it going to feel when I have that relationship? How is it going to feel when I get that new outfit, or when I drop these 10 pounds? You got to start feeling it, before it gets there. Like Wayne Dyer says, I always quote Dr. Wayne Dyer. I love him. And he always says, he has a book called You'll See It When You Believe It. And we always talk about, I'll believe it when I see it, but that's not the way to make it happen. It's you'll see it when you believe it. So we have to believe that these things are going to happen for us. We have to believe that we can be happy. Even if your manifestation is just happiness and joy, just believe that I can get past this. I can be happy. Believe if you're sick right now, believe that I can be healthy. One day I will be healthy. I'm going through some physical things myself right now with my health and trying to get things back on track. But I know if I sit in gloom about it, I'm not getting anywhere. Yes, sometimes I have my down days where I start beating up on myself and I'm like, when am I going to be normal again? When am I going to be normal again? But I know that's not productive for my healing. So in order for me to get to my healing, I have to know that the universe got my back. The universe is going to bring, my health back to where it needs to be. And I'm going to do everything that I need to do in order to help that process. And the thing about it that even with me or with you guys, if you have something going on with the health situation, being appreciative that you have the resources now to even know what's going on. Like with myself, for example, I was happy that I had insurance to be able to go to the doctor to find out what the issue was. I was happy that I have the money to be able to buy the vitamins that I need, to be able to get whatever medication that I need to get, transportation to get to the appointments, to get to treatment. Even though the problem hasn't been solved, but being able to even help in the solution of it gives me hope. And that's what we gotta, that's what we gotta focus on, that there's even the little things of, okay, I can get to the doctor. I have enough money to get on the bus. That's something to be grateful for. That the doctors were able to even figure out what's wrong with me. That's something to be grateful for. Even if it's something where it's a painful sickness. If they gave you pills that can relieve the pain, be happy that there's a painkiller that can relieve the pain. We got to find the little nuggets of positivity so that we can get to that next step. So those are the things that I really want us to really focus on, and just being grateful and being happy and just finding our happiness. This is our pursuit to happiness. So on this pursuit, these are the tools that we have to have. You have to learn how to raise your frequency by yourself unconditionally, not needing a bunch of physical things to aid in you being happy. Learning how to create self-happiness just with the little things that's around you. Just knowing, just acknowledging that I don't want to feel like this anymore, and I'm going to choose to feel better, because it definitely is a choice. I'm going to choose to be happy no matter what. I'm going to choose to be thankful no matter what. I woke up today, the sun is shining. I know I've mentioned this over the time and time again, but it is the truth. These are the things that are so much of a blessing. Because if you're sitting here and you're listening to this and you have any way of listening to this, even that right there is a blessing. Because there are people that don't have hearing. They can't hear. People that don't have phones. They don't have the internet. There's so many different things. So we got to look at the little things. So with that being said, I hope this helped a little. And let's raise those frequency levels so that we can manifest the things that we really, really want in life. Let's find ways to be happy so that we can just shift our well-being, so we can shift our health, so that we can shift the situations that we're in, so that we can move into our higher purpose and be more connected to our higher self. That is your main thing that you need to focus on, being more connected to your higher self and raising your frequency levels. So I hope this helped. I wanted to offer you guys a rampage of gratitude. And this is what my rampage of gratitude sounds like. Because sometimes you just need to sit down in a quiet space and just rampage and just go off and just keep saying different things that you are grateful for. And this is kind of what I do, which makes me happy. And the things that I'm grateful for are, I'm grateful for my current health. I'm grateful that I have loving, caring friends in my life, a great support system. I'm grateful that I have my father in my life. I no longer have my mother, but my father is there, and my mother's here with me in spirit, and we have such a better relationship in spirit than we did in the physical. But I love her and she's here. My father's here. I have a relationship with him. I get to speak to him practically every other day, and I'm just happy that he's lived life and that he has gotten over certain health issues, and that I can enjoy him in my adulthood and have him in my life. I'm happy for my sisters, that we have built great relationships and that we're building better relationships and communication. I'm grateful that I had the time, especially during quarantine, to get reconnected to friends and cousins and stuff, and I get to speak to them more on a regular basis. Those are the things that really make me happy. To be able to have these connections with the people around me, my friends. We've gotten even closer. We spend time together. We find different things to do. So I'm grateful for that support system, that circle, the people that the universe has brought into my life to add to my happiness. I'm grateful for my home. My home, I've made it comfortable for me. The things that's in my home, the energy that I bring into my home, my decorations of my home, my candles, my floors, my bed. I do things to make my bed more comfortable for me so that I enjoy being in it. I decorate my house and change it up and add colors that make me happy. These are the simple things that make me happy and give us gratitude. So I'm happy for my home. I'm happy for the clothes that's in my closet. Some fit, some don't. I'm working on that. I'm happy for the different seasonings that I have in my cabinet because I can watch a television show and see a recipe and I can make it. I'm happy for my pots and pans that I can make whatever I want to make. Simple little things like that make me happy. I'm happy about the area that I live in, that I can just walk around freely and get to my favorite places. I'm happy about the transportation and grateful for the transportation that's right there in front of my door. These things make me happy. I don't drive, so I'm thankful to the universe that there's buses. I'm thankful to the universe that I have money to take a Lyft or Uber. I'm thankful for just the little things. I'm thankful for the energy and the health enough to be able to walk. If I don't want to take a bus, I can walk to so many different destinations and far if I want. If I want to walk 50 blocks, I have the energy to do that and the health to do that. I'm happy for my state of mind. I'm happy for the peace that I now have. These things make me happy. There was times when my mind wasn't peaceful, and it is now. So I'm happy for that. So these different things just rampage and run through the different things that make you happy. Happy for your children, happy for your dogs, happy for whatever that you may be happy in your life right now that's in front of you. Happy for this air conditioner because it's really hot right now. Happy for this fan. Different things make us happy, and we just got to notice them. We just got to see them and appreciate them. So just see, appreciate, show gratitude, and the universe will thank you for your gratitude by giving you more things to be thankful for.